Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the totally famous video game therapy. Um, I'm feeling in that therapy mood tonight. I just finished watching an episode of the Weekly Slap, which is what this series is based off of, if not what it rips off entirely. And out of one of the questions. Schlatt, the commentator on this Weekly Slap show, so to speak, or series that he does, he brought up like a Woody Gamer tag, some name I don't fully remember. I had never heard of it. I like vaguely strikes a memory, but anyway, he mentioned this concept that bravery only takes a second, and I want to talk about that tonight. Well, to this morning, whenever this hits you, or whenever you're watching it, whatever, listening to it. Because recently, so the thing that gets me about this, right, is that it's this alternate way of thinking about this idea that I really like, that I haven't really thought about. Now, to use a pretty mundane example in my own life, this past 9 days or so, I've been taking cold showers in the morning, which, say what you will, they are indeed miserable. And yet, the reason why I'm taking them is a mental exercise, an experiment, whatever. That aside, it does just take a second of bravery to step into that shower, to step into the unknown, to step into what's uncomfortable. It takes 1 second, and then the rest kind of just, you're already there. And if it's really bad, you can turn the nozzle. I don't, but I think a lot of people would be surprised that they don't end up turning the nozzle. And this idea of 1 second bravery really hit me, because it's exactly that. When I turn on the cold shower in the morning, it's your body, it's your mind you have to convince, not your body. That's how I view it, and I view it as what do I want to do right now later on in the day if I'm faced with the choice of watching YouTube videos or practicing art. What do I choose to do? What am I going to choose to do? And that all starts with that first choice in the morning. But viewing it in the sense of 1 second bravery, I just thought it was really cool. It takes 1 second to just step in there. And again, once you're there, the momentum carries itself. And I think this is an idea that a lot of people could benefit from, just in general throughout life. You want to tell someone something, then all it takes is just 5 seconds of bravery in that case to say the sentence or whatever, right? And at that point, you're good. The ball's rolling. You relinquish control of whatever happens next. You've done what you can. You've said your piece. And it just took that 1, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds max of bravery to accomplish this. And once that's done, the ball's rolling. Shoot, I just had somewhere I wanted to go with this. Gosh diddly darn. It wasn't about the cold showers. It wasn't about gosh darn it. Well, yeah. Oh, right. Once the balls are rolling, as this big boulder's rolling, then, and you've gotten this, you've gotten your moment of bravery out of the way, you realize that this scenario you've had in your head is nowhere near as dramatic, as drastic as the scenario that ends up playing out in real life. You want to ask someone out at school or something, which I guess wouldn't really happen now because we're, in a pandemic, and so you can't quite walk up to someone in the hallway. Maybe you ask someone on a Skype date or something, right? And this is just a stereotypical example, but you can make out this whole scenario in your head that's like, oh my God, what if they say no? What if they say, like, do they like me? But what, and all the stuff that I'm sure everyone, a large percentage of people can relate to. Once you just get that initial bravery out of the way, once you just say it, it's like, it's done. If the person says, yeah, let's, you know, go, let's have a Skype call and a dinner or whatever, something, I don't know. That would actually be kind of cool. Then fantastic. It's worked out in your favor, but otherwise, you know, they say no. And what's the worst that's going to happen? I guess in this scenario, you know, they could go and blabber about to all their friends and make fun of you or something. But if they're going to just make fun of you, is that truly someone you want to be friends with? That's a topic for another time. But, you know, the worst that could happen is they say no. And the key to this, and something that this idea that I kind of had in my head, that this 1 second of bravery thing really encapsulates, is that what plays out in reality is just so mundane in compared to everything that might be going on in your head in that moment. And I truly think that's amazing. You take that first step and you're scared, and you know, you're scared it's going to be a hike up Mount Everest, but then in reality, all that happens is a human interaction with someone else, or whatever happens, you know? So I don't know. I just thought this was a really cool way of looking at that mindset. That stoic mindset of, you know, do something and your environment will respond. You can't control what your environment will do, but you've done what you can in that 1 second of bravery. Now, that's kind of all I wanted to say on that. I thought I had more in my head, but I'm either really tired, I don't have more to say on that, or both. Probably a lot of the former. But I was also just thinking about this channel and my lifestyle channel that I run, and I started taking them way too seriously. I've gotten really into analytics. I could explain to you YouTube analytics page in pretty good depth. I feel like I could like advise someone on what their analytics are telling them, right? And it's really not that difficult. It was just a little bit of research into what different things mean and what different things represent. But anyway, and I started taking way too seriously, almost like Cowdino videos were daily. And while that was really fun, I did enjoy making videos daily. You know, I showed myself I could do it. That was really cool. I prepped 8 days of videos in advance. It was just cool. It was a fun thing to do. And that I realized I just gotta make videos for fun again. Like this one. I think, you know, the channel might turn into just video game therapy. Hey, I wouldn't be against that. Honestly, this is great. Just playing Dino Run and just, you know, talking about my thoughts. Can you boulders move? Thanks. I just gotta remember this series, at least for now, is not a commentary series, so that's fun. But my lifestyle channel especially, simply because I started taking those very, very seriously. And I realized I was editing my cooking video, and I was like, this is so fun to edit. And it was one video for a while that I didn't plan out. I simply just sat down and was like, I didn't sit down. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook, and I'm gonna record myself cooking today. I'll use a time shift. I don't really know what that means. Oh, okay. And I was editing it and I was laughing and I was like, is this actually funny? Or is it like, do I just think I'm funny? But I enjoyed it. And so I stopped the every Saturday schedule. I'm not going to post any more videos to my Instagram or whatever. If I was going to get any traffic from there, I got it. But just making videos for fun again, especially as the school year picks up and I can't really prioritize all this stuff. Just making the videos on my off time, still editing, just returning to it as being fun. Wow, that Stegosaurus just got obliterated. Man, you know, there's a part of me that's like, I wish I could get big on YouTube. There's a part of me that doesn't want to. And I think that confliction specifically is why I haven't in a lot of ways. Just the other night, I was kind of like, I was lying in bed, like trying to fall asleep, and I was, in a sense, daydreaming, right? Because it wasn't an actual dream. Oh, that is unfortunate. Never mind. And I was thinking, like, oh man, like, how am I not big yet? Like, I've had over 1,000 videos. Like, I understand analytics. And I realized how like whiny and entitled that sounded. Because if someone came up to me and said, "Hey, dude, like I can't believe I'm not big yet. I've done all this work, and hey, I've still got a long way to go in terms of making good content, right? I have yet to find a unique style that people, you know, can't get anywhere else. You watch the Game Grumps because they're funny guys. You don't watch them because they're good at games." Oh, this is where I faltered last time. All right, we're good. And yeah, and so I think similar thing with the lifestyle channel is, you know, I try to mimic a lot of things, and I kept, you know, with a lot of different videos, I was like, oh, this will be my style. This video will blow up, and I can do this. I like the cooking video. I was like, oh man, the college cooking video, that'll be fun. Like it'll blow up, and people can watch that. And this is just ramble. Well, hey, it's video game therapy. It's for me, right? Unless you want it to be for you. If so, submit a question. Oh, that was some crappy game physics. At my pm.me email in the description down below. Yeah, and I think for now, in the upcoming semester at least, I'll just return to language videos, because I realized that I can make so many on that, and I've ignored that for so long. Not really ignored it, but I realized that I have so many videos I can make on languages, and I write down all these ideas, and those ones just seem to come naturally. And I think with Duolingo versus Rosetta Stone becoming as big as it is, it's at like 8,000 views now. Whoa, okay. It's just cool. I can kind of piggyback off that and make a lot of language related content, because I think I have a lot to say on that, although I don't have a lot to show. And then maybe like online classes and stuff, because I've been doing, you know, learning online forever. So maybe I can share tips with people, share concepts that have helped me, to help those who are struggling with online learning. So yeah, I also did want to talk about, I was thinking of maybe making that separate video game therapy, but here we are on the same episode. And I don't really want to leave this one on results, so we're going to keep going to the level, but yeah, I'd love for this to become sort of like a weekly slap thing. You know, my end goal one day is people submit questions and I give them my unsolicited life advice that is coming from a 20-year-old who is, well, 20, but feels like he has a lot to say on things. Oh no. And while I feel I have a lot to say on life, I feel like there's a lot of aspects of life I'm not living. I'm pretty controlling when it comes to my schedule and such. Yeah, I feel like this is another topic in its entirely, honestly. Feel like I could, whoa, oh my god, okay, that's cool. Magno egg. Well, anyway, I'm doomed. I guess the point is to play all the early levels and then level up. But yeah, so if you're doing something, make sure you don't lose the reason why you're doing it, you know? Stay passionate, stay golden, and of course, don't forget to stay awesome.